Welcome to Deep Thought. Get what you need for the plan. Now, yesterday I talked about developing your ideas into a plan. That's great. Everything starts with thought. As I mentioned, Hermetic principles, everything in the universe is thought. It's in the mind. That's just the starting point. But see, when it's in the mind, it's intangible. It's intangible. And it might not manifest. Because you got a lot of people who have some great ideas. You know, as I go along in life, when I talk with people, I always talk with them. And one of the things I ask is, well, what do you want to do? People who've had coaching sessions with me or consultation sessions, they've asked, well, I'll ask them, well, what is it you want to do? You know, I could have just a casual conversation with somebody and be like, well, what is it you want to do? Very key. Very, very key. You want that's the thing. Because, and I'm talking about that part because a lot of people don't manifest it. I mean, I've seen so many people say they want to do this, that, and the third, and they don't manifest it. You know, and that's a problem. So once you have that idea, that's the first part, and you have the plan. That's the main thing. You probably had the idea, vision anyway. So you gotta get those ideas into a plan. Okay, fine. Then you have to manifest it. And to manifest it, you have to get different things. You know, for example, I'm a writer. That's my main thing. That's still my main thing. You know, that's the thing that I put on my my tax forms. I'm a writer. But in order to write, I had to manifest some things. You know, I had to get the tools. You know, I had to get a pen and I had to get a piece, a booklet or, notebook or legal pad, something. You know, it was great to have that idea about a story or a nonfiction book or, about nice guys and players, for the nonfiction stuff or my book, Those Eyes, for the fiction stuff. Okay, fine. Oh, I got all these great ideas. Got this great story. Got this great information. Okay, that's great. And if I want to make money from it, okay, the plan is to make money from it. Okay, great. But then I actually had to write the story. I had to write the story. I had to physically write it. And see, I'm one of those old school people. Even though I use the computer now more, I'll still write something out. In fact, I missed that flow because you just flowed a certain way. Right? But I still needed the pen. I still needed the paper. Very key. And then even even then I still needed a computer or laptop to put it in. And then, the flash drive, in case the computer crashed or something weird, so it's like, oh, wow, you need those tools, and depending on what I'm talking about, still need other things. I might have to research. I might need books, the business license, a bunch of stuff, research, and that's just for that. With your vision, your plan is to have some business where you're making cupcakes. Okay. All right. So you got the idea, right? But you want to have a business doing that. You still need product for it. You still got to get flour. You still got to get all the ingredients. You got to cook. And then business wise, you got to get the license. Probably a commercial place to cook. You have to manifest it. You need the tools. That's the key. You need the tools. If you want to build something, you need the tools. You need the knowledge. You need the books. You need everything. You need the physical stuff. Perhaps in a million years, humanity will develop to the point of if having an idea about something could just snap their fingers and it just appears, seemingly magic, but magic is just science that people don't understand. We might develop to that point. We can just manifest something. Until then, though, still then, you still need the stuff. You know, when people had an idea about building these skyscrapers, you know, all right, somebody had an idea. All right, first they needed the tool just to draw, the architect. And as an aside, when I was coming out of high school, even though I was ultimately a history major in college, I actually got a lot of attention because I had a sub interest in architecture. Yeah, a little something about Rom. I had an interest in architecture. And, as an aside, one of my regrets is I ain't save my stuff from when high school. But yeah, I had a couple architecture classes and stuff, and they were A classes. So I was actually thinking about that. But say I went in that path, I have an idea. It could be a simple house. Okay, to get a house built. Okay, I still need the pencil, and you need the special type of rulers, everything, just to draw out your plan for that, right? Just to draw out your plan for that. And like those are the tools. And then to go further, you need to have the connection, the financing, the builders, everything, because that's very important. See, a lot of times what happens is, as I said yesterday, I'm saying it again. People have some great ideas. People have some great ideas, but they stay in the idea field. And like that cliche saying about one of the greatest places you'll see a lot of ideas, unfulfilled dreams and stuff is a cemetery. People will go to their grave. People will go to their grave without manifesting. They didn't get what they need to execute the plan. So you got that plan. Okay, you got the idea. You got the place you want to go. You got a plan. I'm going to do this, this, and this. You still got to execute, right? We're going to get really into the execution tomorrow, but you still got to have those tools you need to make the plan a reality. And you might have, and indeed, you might need a sub plan. Say you're doing something like maybe you want to build, you got an idea for a certain type of website. Well, okay. You still need the ability to communicate with someone to maybe build that for you, or depending on what platform you use, which they got plenty of platforms that allow you to put it together yourself. You still gotta have that laptop or desktop. Increasingly desktops are going out of style. They kind of need to, but that's another conversation. You still gotta have all of that. You might need to get money. That's a tool. Money is ultimately a tool. To buy the things you need to execute that plan or to get what you need for the plan. Yes, y'all, I'm gonna get into the execution part tomorrow. So, but that's the main thing. Get the tools you need to start to manifest that idea. They're very important, because if you don't have the tools, what's the point? You'll just sit there and keep thinking about it. But you got to have those things. Very important. You got to have those things for the plan to make the plan come true. You got to have the tool. Even if just the basic tool is money. Money is a tool, yo. Money is a tool. People put all this stuff into as a tool. That's another conversation. I need to do that for y'all too, just as an aside, because money is actually very metaphysic. It's an energy. But I need, and that's one of those things. I gotta have the tool. I actually took a deeper level course on it, and I gotta just review some notes on it, make sure I give y'all the right information. But that's another thing. But whatever the case, get what you need for the plan. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace and blessings.